rights. If I don't have any rights, he doesn't have any rights. He doesn't have any rights, and you don't have any rights.
I think I know what you're saying.
Yeah, in other words, if everybody gets equal rights, you got equal rights to the rights I got. And that's to sit down and keep your mouth shut or get your jaw broken. Is that the rights you want?
Hello, everybody. This is Jay Blackfoot with RedDawnPost.com. I have a story here that is really burning my ass worse than a fire waist high. This whole thing burns my ass. It's all a joke. It's probably all theater. If you haven't gone to WellAware1.com, I know some of you probably don't like this guy, but some of the stuff he has is spot on. Just like any kind of shill, they'll have some truth, and then they'll mix it in with some falsehood. I'm not claiming he's a shill. I'm just saying that he has some stuff that's on. If you know how to look at things objectively and decipher different things, then go check that out. And the reason why I show you that is because I think this is a non-story. I think this is possibly a made-up story. I believe Well Aware did something on it. Who's Dallas Goldbug? Who's Ed Sheeran? He did something on it somewhere. I was gonna look it up, but anyway, you can go find it. So Donald Trump is saying the Snowden guy who supposedly leaked out that the NSA, with some documents, that the NSA has been spying on us, and he should be assassinated because he's a spy. But what the NSA is doing is spying on us. Who's the enemy here? Are we the enemy? We're being spied on. He makes a statement here, spies in the old days used to be executed. Well, why are we being spied on and not told about it? I mean, this Trump guy really needs that silly-looking hair knocked off the top of his head. Smacked right off the top of his head. It's probably the shape of his brain, too. But I'm going to show you a little something about old Mr. Trump here, okay? Well, here, let's listen to what he says real quick so you can get further nauseated.
Experts say the administration appeared to flub the case. Why didn't they revoke his passport after the charges were filed? Because they essentially had the chance to freeze him in place, and they didn't do it. They dropped the ball on this.
Well, maybe they thought it wasn't politically correct. Spies in the old days used to be executed. This guy is becoming a hero in some circles. Now, I will say with...
Okay, spies in the old days would be executed. Hello? We're being spied on by our own government. Who's the enemy here? We're being spied on by our own government. This is what this guy brought up. And he told American people. He didn't tell other countries. Other countries are now taking him in. But they didn't tell other countries. And they will make a big stink about the U.S. and pride and hoo-hoo and USA and la-la-dee-da. But at the same time, what's going on? The UN? The UN can tell you can do this. The UN can tell you can't do that. What is the UN? The United Nations? What does that make? Well, let's see. What does the United States make? Oh, the United States makes a country, which used to be called America, but all of a sudden they started calling it United States of America. It used to be called America, though. You were American. Okay, United States of America makes up a country. So then what would the United Nations make? A world government? Yes. Hello? So, yes, we do need a world government, actually, but not ran by these jackwagons. One ran by the people, one who ran by people who get off this system, start growing their own food, start being self-sufficient, get off the materialistic bullcrap, stop following these celebrities and trying to be like them, and stop buying their crappy albums, and stop following this whole system. Turn off the TV, turn off the computer. We need this form of communication a little bit, but not all the time. I mean, we need to know when to cut it off and get out into nature. We're being pulled away from nature, folks. We're being shown how to kill our planet while we have our party hats and noisemakers, you know, the whole time. So this idiot, Donald Trump, who's a freaking idiot, I don't care how much money he was given and how many schools he was put through by wealthy papa. Trump is the son of Fred Trump, a wealthy New York City real estate developer. He worked for his father's firm, Elizabeth Trump and Son, while attending Wharton School, University of Pennsylvania. Now, here's what's going on. These countries were made to divide us. They created borders to divide us, to make us think we have an enemy so they can get us fighting each other and have their big mass ritual sacrifices. Let me say that first. Okay? So, and a lot of these things were set up by certain families, only certain families that'll only intermarry with each other. And it's in royalty, it goes through the Vatican, and it goes through, there's not just a pope, but there's a black pope. And the Jesuits are a main part of this too, okay? So, he went to Wharton School. Trump attended Fordham University also. Well, let's see what Fordham University has to offer here. You don't have to read too far. You just go over here to the right and you see what? Oh, it's religious. It's a Jesuit Roman Catholic school. Really? Wow. I would have never guessed it, Mr. Trump. Looks like Mr. Trump just got trumped. Frickin' idiot. He's the enemy. He wants Americans shot. He wants Americans killed for protecting other Americans from being spied on. So, Mr. Trump, what should happen to these spies that have been spying on us? Riddle me that, jackwagon. Please visit my website, reddawnpost.com. Facebook and Twitter is Red Dawn Post. Take care.